What is leadership? At the beginning, when societies were first established, people became powerful because they happened to be born into the right family or because they could command the strongest armies. Let's take King Arthur and his sword Excalibur, or the divine right of kings to rule. In those times, leadership meant to give orders. Leaders used to be dominant, authoritarian, demanding, and used fear to gain followers. People thought that becoming a powerful leader was a privilege that only a few could have. So, let's go back in time to see some of the greatest leaders that definitely changed our history. First, we have Alexander the Great. He was born in Macedonia. He achieved to conquer Greece, Egypt, and India, and other villages. Malaria killed him, but he developed what others couldn't. Thanks to the leadership abilities he had, he became one of the greatest. Julius Caesar. He was one of the most important Roman emperors, but he was also one from the minority who thoroughly knew military tactics. Thanks to these strategies, he brought down the Roman Republic and started the actual Roman Empire. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Jean is recognized for being one of the most influential writers in the Enlightenment that developed the most significant principles of democracy. His work was a source of inspiration for leaders of the French Revolution and the Romantic generation. Simón Bolívar. Bolívar headed revolutions against the Spanish Empire. Even though he studied and lived in Spain, he fought for the independence of the American people. 5. George Washington. He was the first president of the United States. Why is he considered a leader? People still talk about him in this aspect. George Washington understood what formal power was. It had to do with hierarchy. However, he was elected and chosen by the people several times, and he had the power of knowledge, so he knew many military tactics. Mahatma Gandhi. Known for his peaceful methods, he was a thinker and a nationalist who accomplished independence of his country and his people. He stayed loyal to his beliefs. Finally, we have Nelson Mandela. He was one of the undisputed leaders in the struggle of South Africa and a world leader in the battle of the rights of all people. Nowadays, he has become one of the greatest inspirations for many. But who decided the qualities a leader should have? There are so many theories about the origin of leadership. The search of these qualities began a long time ago, starting with the trait theory of leadership by Plato, where he said that leadership is rooted in the characteristics that certain individual possesses. During the 1980s, some statistical advances allowed the researchers to analyze and summarize the results of a wide range of studies. Trait theorists created a new leadership research revealing the following. Individuals can and do emerge as leaders across a variety of situations and tasks. Significant relationships exist between leadership emergence and such individual traits, such as intelligence, extraversion, adjustment, general self-efficacy, consciousness, and openness to experience. Then we have situational theory. What an individual actually does when acting as a leader is in large part dependent upon characteristics of the situation in which he functions. It assumes that different situations call for the different characteristics, meaning that no single profile of a leader exists. Finally, let's don't forget about the Fiedler contingency model, or contingency control. This theory says that there is no one ideal leader, defining two types of leader: those who tend to accomplish the task by developing good relationships with the group, relationship-oriented, and those who have their priority carrying out the task itself. Nowadays, successful leaders understand that they are more than authorities that give orders. They are project managers that oversee progress and encourage a team. They look for the well-being from their followers and are willing to change course, to delegate while maintaining responsibility, and they are eager to participate in tasks, even difficult ones. Anyone can now learn how to become a leader. We were looking for a leader who could give an answer to our questions, So we thought about our principal, Miss Elizabeth Judd, so that we could see what she thought about leadership. What is leadership?